Good morning, everybody. It's 90 days until Christmas 2020. Yesterday, we talked about some comics from back in the 1900s, but today we're going to talk about some exclusive information I've gotten from the elves. You know, one of the questions Santa gets all the time is, how do you know who's on the naughty and nice list? And we'll talk a little bit about that. But I want to just say 90 days until Christmas. This is when things really start picking up at the North Pole. We're really busy this time of year getting ready for Christmas and getting all the toys ready. And today Hasbro has a con, right? A virtual con. So they're going to have folks uh, uh, streaming some content later today. They've got some fantastic guests lined up, and they've got some exciting reveals. And the elves have given me just a little insight. So we have just a little preview of what's going to come today. And of course, we don't want to ruin anything for anybody. We want it to be exciting. We want it to be fun. And we're going to try. We'll see how much interest we get. And if we get folks involved, we might live stream the Star Wars portion of the toy reveals today. We know, and I'll share some of that with you as well. So we've got toy news. I'm going to break off from the planned content today. We're not going to talk about the comics that we did yesterday, the Tales of the Republic, Tales of the Jedi. Right? We've got these. We're gonna hold that off until next week because yesterday I started getting some information from the elves, and the elves were sharing with me that there's some content coming today that you all might be interested in having a little sneak peek to help get your interest and enthusiasm up for this Hasbro PulseCon 2020. And so that starts just a little bit earlier today, or later today. 11 a.m. Eastern is when it kicks off. And let's just take a look here real quick. I want to show you the schedule, and then we'll, I'll talk to you a little bit about the elves and how these things come. So you can find out on HasbroPulse.com the schedule of events for the programming today, and it's pretty exciting. So here at 11 o'clock today, they start off with Magic the Gathering, and they're going to talk about some things they're releasing in that franchise. And then following that, we have Dungeons and Dragons, and then we've got from like 11:45 to right about 1 o'clock. From then we have Hero Quest, and at 1:30 the Star Wars panel begins. And if we look at the Star Wars panel, we've got some pretty cool stuff. We've got Hasbro marketing, Lucasfilm product development, and they're going to talk about the Black Series, the Vintage Series, and get an in-depth look at the latest action figures. Lord Vito, good morning. Thanks for joining us. So there's and then there's a few surprises. That's these are some of the leaks that we've got some information about. And then 2:30, Star Wars HasLab panel. And I don't know if you guys remember Mark Hamilton. Good morning. Hey, thanks for joining us. So the HasLab panel, this was on Adam's stream when he was still on YouTube, and and we had somebody got into the crowdfunding on a HasLab product. And let me just open this in a new tab here, because we'll talk about what I saw on Adam's stream. So I remember when we had Sentinel, right? Sentinel was released, and Adam got really excited about that. A lot of people were really blown away by it, and that's it was a really big, exciting release. And I had up here the Star Wars Jabba's sail barge. The news is today we're gonna get it, and here's Jabba's sail barge. It's absolutely phenomenal, right? This HasLab release. it's fantastic. The amount of detail and the content. Right, this is nearly 4 feet long. Oh! You've got to have some big room for, to keep this in. But that's a large toy. So on the inside, of course, you can see all the rooms, and you've got Jabba, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful thing to add to your collection. Well, so HasLab. Oh, and you see that 14 pounds. Oh boy, Mike Porter. Good morning. So this was Jabba's sail barge. It was the previous HasLab project in the yes, that's some serious elf work. That's right. The elves. It takes some time to put together something of this kind of detail and quality, and they're handmade by elves, but precision elves. 250 parts, and so you can see it's just a wonderful, wonderful thing. So today, you can see in the schedule that in the Star Wars HasLab panel, they've got, so here was the collection. It was the Jabba sail barge. Today they're going to reveal the next Star Wars HasLab Vintage Collection Dream Project. Oh boy, what could that be? What do you think? So good morning, Gitter. Welcome. Good to see you. Yeah. Does it have an ejection? Better question, Mike. Does it have a chain to choke him with? So that's they're going to be talking. Before we get there, we'll just leave it open for you guys to talk about. What do you think HasLab might be revealing today? I've got a hint, but I'll just wait. What do you think HasLab team might be releasing today for the Star Wars project? So that's exciting. And then at 3 o'clock, they've got the Star Wars Entertainment panel. And the Star Wars Entertainment panel features Ashley Eckstein. That's exciting. We all love Ashley. Our Clone Wars Ahsoka Tano, the person who's voiced Ahsoka since we got started. So we're going to get Ashley Eckstein on the panel today at 3. And then at 3:25, they move on to Marvel and finish the day. So what I was thinking about, and we'll get some of your thoughts, from 1:30 today to about 3, maybe 3:30, I was thinking about live streaming this event. And we could go through this together. We could see the reveals together and talk about it. But I just want to see if there's any interest. Otherwise, I could post some things on Twitter and certainly in Discord as it goes. And that could work very well too. But we're trying to grow the channel. I'd like to see us get up where we have a community tab, and I can release information in YouTube in the community tab. And so we're a very, very small channel, and we would like to get this channel increased in size. So I've got some things that I'd like to offer. Here is just some incentive to grow, and let me bring it up here. I went and gathered it this morning. Santa has been in the process of decluttering. Right, the elves are making new stuff. You got to make room for the new stuff by sometimes letting go some of the old stuff. And I have some. I've got some toys here that I want to give away. That's right, you heard me. Give away. We're going to give these to our subscribers when we reach a point where we have a community tab. So when we get the stand, good morning, Trinity. 2nd Street Marvel is here. When we get this community up to 1,000 subscribers, which is a way far away from now, but I'll start advertising it now. Maybe, who knows? Maybe we can get it up. I've got these toys back from Star Wars Episode 1. Now, I told you all that back in the day, Santa was actually a huge fan of Episode 1, and I've got these original toys here. These are the one with the Comtech chip, and that Comtech chip allows them to talk. when you pair them with, wait for it, hold on. Oh, you've got to have the reader, the ComTech reader. So we've got the ComTech reader here. And you can put the characters in, and they can activate with their ComTech chips. And you can see here where it'll say that where it says the programmed words. So we've got the ComTech reader. We've got Jar Jar. Oh, we've got way more than that, my friends. We've got Jar Jar. What else do we have here? Everybody's favorite, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Oh, there's Obi-Wan from Episode 1, The Clone Wars. The Phantom Menace. The Phantom Menace. Here's Queen Amidala. Oh my goodness, somebody's trying to get hold of Santa early in the morning. We'll turn that off. So, Queen Amidala. We've got Queen Amidala here. Well, who else do we have? We've got a whole bunch of them. We've got, look here, everybody. We've got Yoda from the Clone Wars. So this one here is a little different. That one's not in that ComTech collection. That one's separate. We'll put it over here. I've got some more though. We've got more right here. Look at that. There is Darth Maul himself. Darth Maul himself with the ComTech double-bladed lightsaber. He's got the ComTech chip. Who else? Who else do we have? Oh, there's a lot more. Here we go. Anakin. We've got young Anakin here. The most plot armored character in all of Star Wars. Right there he is. Oh, Anakin Skywalker right there. So yeah, we've got that. Who else do we have? Who else do we have in here? Oh my goodness, Mark Hamilton. I don't see that happening. Battle droid. So we've got a battle droid from Episode 1, The Phantom Menace here. Who else do we have? Oh, there's more in the bag. Padme. We've got Queen Amidala and Padme with pod race view screen. Right there says she's got a pod race view screen. And there's the ComTech chip as well. What else do we have down in here? Oh my goodness. Santa's got to reach deep into the bag. We have, oh, here we go. Trinity, this was for you. This is a separate item as well. We've got Marvel Universe, the Hulk. It includes shield file with secret code. So with furyfiles.com. So we'll give this away as well. We've got the Hulk. We'll put that over separate. And then what do we else have down in here? Santa needs to get rid of some of this old stuff. Here we go. Last one from the Star Wars collection. We've got, of course, Qui-Gon Jinn. Qui-Gon Jinn. So here you go, folks. When we get this channel up, I've got a whole mess of toys here. We're going to give away to our subscribers, and we'll have an event. We'll come up with a way, and we'll draw names out. There's another thing that with every one of these that we give away, I've got some stickers. You know, Santa has found out that kids love stickers, absolutely love stickers. And I carry these stickers around everywhere I go, and we've got right here, I met Santa. So I met Santa Claus, and it's got my picture right there on it. So you can see, let's get this here so that it's not interfering with the the chroma key, right? So I met Santa Claus, and that's me, right there. So so there we go. That's I'll give away one of those stickers there when we get up to a community stream, when we have a community tab and we have 1,000 subscribers. I've been thinking about this. I need to get rid of some of these old toys because today, my friends, we've got a big release coming from Hasbro, and I wanted to. So I kind of teased it just a little bit earlier. That Mark Hamilton, yeah, who wouldn't want the Doomcock figure with the lackey of Nerdrotic right there with him? Oh, you're rotten. Oh my goodness, that's funny. But so people often ask me, Santa, how is it that you keep track of everybody on the nice and the naughty list? Oh, there's so many people. There's so much time. How do you ever get anything done? Well, I have to tell you, Santa has a lot of help and more help than you might think. And I have to tell children, because children ask me this question all the time as well, and especially those ones that are right there at that doubting age, and they're starting to say, "Oh, I don't think Santa's real. There's no way." How do you know? And but Santa has a lot of helpers, and I have to share with them. Look, your teachers at school, those people at school, some of them are Santa's helpers. Your mom and your dad, they don't tell you, but they're Santa's helpers as well. And when you're out in the store, you're just walking through the store, Santa has elves there, because elves, elves come in all different sizes. We've got itty bitty elves. I'll tell you about one of my tiniest elves one day. We've got a great story about her, and I can tell you about her, and I can show you some of the custom things that we've had to build for her, because she's just so tiny, right? She's just a tiny little elf. We have other elves that are nearly the size of a human, and so you'll see of a regular person. You'll see elves in the store. You don't even know they're elves. Oh, 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 yeah, and they know that when you're being naughty, they report to Santa, and of course, then there's in the magic realm. There's the fairies, and you guys probably notice sometimes when you're sitting in your room or you're in an office, and the sunshine is coming through the window, and you can see the little glistening of the tiny little flecks in the air. Sometimes in those tiny little flecks, there'll be a tiny little fairy in there, and that fairy is uh, reporting back to Santa if you've been naughty. Oh, yeah. So we have help from all over the world, and Santa gets reports. We have elves that help collect the information, and we keep track of it. And because these elves are all over the world and they're everywhere, you just never know when you have one of Santa's helpers standing right next to you. So you need to be on your best behavior. But they've reported to Santa some exciting news today, and we've got some Hasbro Pulse figures to discuss, and I wanted to give you just a little bit of an insight into that. So let's get back into the window here and share with you. So 1:30 to 3:30 today, I'd like to get on, and I would like to share, just as we go through the event, the Star Wars panel, Hasbro HasLab panel. This one's pretty exciting, and I saw some people mention in here what it possibly could be. What we have. Let me go back up here. Let me go up. Where is it? The Sandcrawler, Mark Hamilton. Mark Hamilton saying, what would come after we get Jabba's sail barge? He thinks it could be the Sandcrawler. Oh, that's a really good guess, Mark. That's a really good guess. I like where your head is. But let's see what other people think. Let's see what other people think before we give a little information about that. I wanted to go back through in this on their website. They've got information in here about the different exclusives that they're going to have. Right, so there's a lot of great information on the Hasbro Pulse website for the Hasbro Con 2020. And so if you wanted to check that out, you can see it here. And I can close this now. We don't need to have that open or that. And you've got some exclusives here, and you can see they've got, of course, just stuff for the con. And they've got some other things as well. If you're into Transformers, look at that, $188. Let's see if that's on the screen, if you guys can see that. Well, as soon as my screen's refreshing, so I can't quite tell if that's in your picture. Let's take a look. Oh, good morning, Will Morgan. Do I have good behavior spies on After Dark? I tuned in to After Dark for just a brief moment yesterday, and was trying to get hold of Josh, and Josh doesn't want to talk to Santa right now, so that's okay. We'll we'll get together with Josh eventually, but he has mentioned he'd like to get me on his show. Let me just go ahead. You don't need to see my face. You know what I look like. Let me just increase this on the page here so you all can see the full thing here. We've got the Transformer for 189 bucks. So you can see there's a lot of fantastic exclusives on here. None of these are Star Wars related there. So that's not what we're here to talk about this morning. And then of course we got the brands. If you go through the brands, we do have some Star Wars figures in the Black Series. And I don't know if you all saw last night, but they released some Black Series figures. I'll show you in just a moment. Uh, uh, but they've got all of these Baby Yoda ones. They got Baby Yoda in the or the child in the it was in the last episode, episode 8, when he was on the speeder bike and the wind's pushing his ears back. But we've got all these fantastic figures. Many of them very affordable, right? Very affordable. And here you've got Hondo Onaka in the vintage series. We've got a bunch of these different figures, and there's 13 pages of it. Let's see what's on page 13 here. Oh, that's good fun. So anyway, we've got these exclusives, the brands. HasLab, as I mentioned, that's coming today. So Pulse 2020, that starts here in just 2.5 hours, and they're going to have, of course, again we looked at it. They're opening with Magic the Gathering, then Dungeons and Dragons, Hero Quest, and at 1:30 Eastern. 1:30 Eastern today, we're going to get into the Star Wars panel, the Star Wars HasLab panel, and then into the entertainment panel. Let's see what we got. Josh is busy. Yeah, I know, Will. I give him a hard time. I love Josh, and I think he's a great guy. And I would spend more time with him if he had more time to spend, but he just doesn't. And so there's some of that going on. I think Star Wars PulseCon exclusive sold out yesterday already. Yeah, these things are going quick. They're going quick. And I'll go ahead and turn this off again because I want to talk to you all and share with you some information. And the Heroes Quest Blast from the Past, man. Yeah, Hasbro's really got their act together today. I wanted to go back through and just take a look. I've got some information here, and I don't want to share it on the screen so I don't give away information that shouldn't be shared. But we've got information about some releases you might see today. And what did I have here? The original Jabba sail barge. It cost a lot to get into that. And we're talking about that HasLab project, right? The HasLab projects are very, very cool, but they take a lot of money to get into. And that original Java sail barge cost $500. $500. Oh my goodness! But it was less than 5,000 units, and they went back on sale on eBay. So you talked about how the scalpers buy them up and then they post them out. That same thing happened. So they originally to buy into the HasLab crowdfunding cost $500, and then when they went back on sale, they went for as much as $2,000. So these are big deals, really big deals. Today, there's something very, very exciting, and so we're gonna. I'm told that it's going to be lower than the sail barge for sure to buy in, and it should be a big reveal. So I'll tell you guys what I know, but I wanted to give you some chance to guess. Well, so far we've got Sandcrawler guess, and then we've got 6 folks on, and I'd love to see what some others of you might think that reveal could be. The Sandcrawler is good. If you think the Sandcrawler is a good one, you can vote for Sandcrawler as well. We're not as sophisticated here as Adam with Fanjecture. We don't have the whole Streamlabs exclamation vote. But if you want to vote for what you think might be the reveal, I'd love to see what you all think. Because there's some information coming in about that. And for me, I think that's super exciting. So when they talk about the Black Series figures. Now, I'm sure you guys have all heard about the Black Series figures. Those Black Series figures are they released 2 of them last night. Let me see if I can bring it up this morning. I saw it actually going through some of Discord groups. They released what is called the Santa Trooper, and it's a trooper that's in red and white. Not exactly Santa, but it's reminiscent. It's a holiday figure for sure. And that Santa Trooper was revealed last night. You can see pictures of that. And then the other that they released later or early this morning was the Elf Trooper. So we've got a Santa Trooper and an Elf Trooper, and the Elf Trooper is primarily green. The Santa Trooper is red and white, but green and red. So the Santa Trooper and the Elf Trooper have already been revealed as the holiday figures. Those are fantastic, and they're Black Series figures. So they're being Black Series, they're a little bit taller, and they got more articulation, right? So you can pose them; they look absolutely wonderful. So there's that. Let's see, we've got a guest here for the Death Star or the Death Star. Ooh, could you imagine? And the others, the Cantina would be awesome. Yeah, the Cantina would be awesome. You guys, I love the way you guys are thinking. It's fantastic. So some of the Black figures that are coming today. Now this is from the elves. Now I told you the elves they're everywhere, right? So the elves they've got ears, and we've got actually tiny little fairies that are watching behavior, and as they see these things, they tell Santa. So at the toy shop, we can start building these things, and you're absolutely right. They're going to sell out very, very quickly. These are kind of premier items that typically don't stay in stores long. And so we've got some new Black Series figures. The first one I see on the list is Jar Jar Binks. So I showed you all. We've got Jar Jar here in the original episode 1. Right, we got Jar Jar here in the Comtech toys, and we're going to give him away when we get up our subscribers. But we've got Jar Jar here. The Black Series Jar Jar is coming out, going to be announced. We also have Luke Skywalker from Crate. Now, you guys remember Crate, right? So that's from The Last Jedi. I know everybody hates The Last Jedi. Santa loves The Last Jedi. But we've got Luke Skywalker from Crate in a Black Series figure. So that should be articulated, and you'll be able to post. And the Ghost. Oh, Mark, that's a great one. The Ghost. Again, that's a great guess. We also have perhaps one of the things that will make I really think this next one is something that you're not going to be able to find at retail if you can't scoop it up when it first comes out. This is an item you're going to have to get up early, be there when the trucks unload, and grab one off the shelf if you can. Pre-order it today, if at all possible. And it's Darkside Rey from the Rise of Skywalker. Darkside Rey in a Black Series figure. Oh my goodness, can you imagine? Oh, that's gonna be huge. Darkside Rey, that is gonna sell out instantly, and I'll guarantee you're not gonna be able to find her anywhere. People want that figure. People are gonna grab it, and it's gonna be gone. It'll be here and gone in a heartbeat. And if you want one, you're gonna have to be on it. And so today, this afternoon, when Hasbro starts releasing these things, folks, it's good to be here with Santa, and we'll try to get on and order these things. Let me know, how excited are you for Darkside Rey as a Black Series figure? Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. Then Bib Fortuna. So those of you that have been around Star Wars for a while, Bib Fortuna. We might even have an Incinerator Trooper. So we saw the Incinerator Troopers in the Mandalorian, right? Which is another guess. There's a lot of Mandalorian news in the reveal today. A lot of Mandalorian news. There's a hint. So where might that Mandalorian news apply? So let's see. I don't know if you have one, but for a short while, they had these Star Wars themed candy buckets in stores with OG. Oh my goodness. No, I don't have one of those, Getter. I don't have one of those. The armorer from the Mandalorian, the Black Series figure. We've got Moff Gideon from the Mandalorian, Moff Gideon in a Black Series figure. Grief Karga. Oh, Grief Karga in a Black Series figure. We've got the entire. Oh, look at Fanjection with the brand new logo. Adam, good morning. Welcome. Hey, bought a figure forever. Yeah, this is great. So Grief Karga, Quill. Quill, boy, heartbreaking what happened to Quill in The Mandalorian. I absolutely loved his figure, his character. What a an awesome character. We've got a very expansive dark Black Series line for the Mandalorian. We've mentioned we've got the Incinerator Trooper, the Armorer, Moff Gideon, Grief Karga, Quill, and a deluxe Mandalorian. Oh, that one's gonna go quick too. And there's gonna be some other Mando reveals as well. So quite a bit of that. Yeah, that's great. So there's another in the retro collection. So you're familiar with the Black Series figures, right? There's a bigger, they're very articulated. And in the retro collection, some more Mando stuff. So those are smaller. They're more of the typical figurines, more of the size, right? So more of your standard figures. The retro series, we're gonna get some stuff from the Mandalorian, and we're not exactly sure, but we do have some. We're gonna get the Mando IG-11, which you notice was not listed in that Black Series, but Mando, Kara, IG-11, Gideon, Karga, Grief Karga. So we've got the same ones, right? And the child. So we're going to get the child like this size Yoda over here, right? Which we're going to give away when we get our memberships up. This Yoda here, we're going to get a child. So that's going to be exciting as well. Mark Hamilton, if they reveal blurs, I'll get 4 of them. You got to have at least 3, right? So that's great. They've got and perhaps a couple others. Could get a Quill in the we absolutely could get Quill in the retro series as well as a Blurg. So there you go. The Blurg is on the list. We'll see. We don't have 100% confirmation from the elves on that one. The elves rumored we have Blurg. So there you go, hot off the press. We might have some Blurgs that you can get in the retro, and then we've got other things coming, and I still haven't told you the great big one. Haven't told you about the HasLab project, right? Yeah. The HasLab project, we've got, it is rumored to be, and the elves have good authority, that we're going to get the Razor Crest. This is the year of Mando. This is the year of the Mandalorian, and the HasLab project. If you want to get in on it, if you want to get in as part of that original buy, you want to get one at actual cost and don't have to pay for the markup, then you need to be there, and you need to be getting early on the list. Now, we know that this is it's sort of a crowdfunding kind of thing when they do these on HasLab, and so they need to get people to buy in, and they have a limited number of them that they'll sell. Now, I've told it's going to be less than $500, so that's good, but we don't know if it's going to be $200, might be $250. I'm not sure. But when that crowdfunding comes out, for the Razor Crest and the HasLab, that's gonna be huge. That's gonna be huge. So we've got to see what they can, what folks can get hold of, and how many of those are going to be available, and what that price point is. And that's kind of pricey, right? $250. Callis Games, good morning. Good morning. Good to see you here, Lord Callis. We've got some exciting news this morning. So we were just sharing, and I'll go ahead and share again just so we can get on the big screen here. With HasLab, course, we're familiar with some of the previous projects. So they're currently funding Hero Quest game system, but so look here, they've got 1.3 million pledged. Their target was 1 million, right? So it looks like that's already happened. And then we had these other projects that the Cybertron and the Sentinel. Those were already done, and of course, in the past they had the Star Wars Vintage Collection Jabba's sail barge, and this sail barge would cost you $500 to get in on it, but they sell for like $2,000. So today, I'm told the elves have a good word that today we're going to get the Razor Crest as the brand new project, and if you want to get a Razor Crest, you're going to have to be early in line, I think, because I don't think it's going to take long for it to sell. So pretty exciting stuff, folks. I am like super excited for this. It's going to be a big event. I was bursting at the seams yesterday, and I spammed Josh a bunch of messages on Discord. I tried to get hold of him, sent him an email, and then I was on After Dark there at the beginning just to try to get his attention. And that boy is crazy busy. He is crazy busy. His boss needs to give him a break. Josh needs a little bit of a personal life. Josh's boss. So we need to. Maybe if Chet were more productive, then Josh wouldn't have to work so hard. So there's that as well. So guys, just for those of you who got here late, when we get our subscribers up, I've got a whole collection here. We've got to clear out some of the old to make room for the new. And I shared with those that were on early, I will to be 12 years old with a Razor Crest. Well, especially with a HasLab Razor Crest. Oh my goodness, I don't know how many collectors are going to let their 12-year-olds play with the HasLab Razor Crest, because I would guess it's going to be like $250, something like that, to get in on that, and that's a bit pricey. So I mentioned I've got some things I'm going to give away when we get our subscribers up. I've got first of all, we got to get rid of the Marvel stuff, right? So Hulk's got to go. So we're going to give this to a subscriber, and every subscriber, when they get one, you get a sticker of I met Santa Claus, and that's me right there on that picture. So there's that, and we also have Yoda from the Clone Wars. So this from the animated series Clone Wars, Yoda. We'll give that away, and again, everyone gets a sticker. And then we've got this great big collection, and I need to figure out, are we going to give this collection away piecemeal or as a whole? And to me, I kind of want to keep it together as a whole, because it comes with not only the figures, but the figures require that you have the Comtech reader. So these are the Comtech toys that came from episode 1, and they have this Comtech reader that has a chip in it, and when you put a character on the reader, it'll speak. They've got recordings of different lines, and so with the Comtech reader, then they speak those lines. And of course, we've got a whole collection of them. I shared this earlier. I should go through it again. We've got Padme, right? We got Padme, and not only do we have Padme, but we also have. Let me find her. Oh, she's here. Here she is. Queen Amidala herself. So we got Padme and Queen Amidala. Not only that, we've got a battle droid. We got a battle droid again with the Comtech chip. So all these speak, right? So we got that. We've got the biggest plot armored character in all of Star Wars, young Anakin, right there. Polyhedral Paradise. Oh my goodness! Now, have you? Well, I got to come back to you just a second here. You're aware today the Hasbro PulseCon 2020. They've got a section on Dungeons and Dragons today. That's early in their schedule today. They've got Dungeons and Dragons, and let me look again just in case you're not aware of it. We've got Dungeons and Dragons from 11:45 through about 1 o'clock. We've got Dungeons and Dragons, Dragon Talk, and then Joe Manganiello's Guide for Dungeon Masters at 12:25. So Polyhedral Paradise. That's right in your wheelhouse. So we got more characters here. Let's go through. We've got Qui-Gon Jinn also in with the Comtech chip, and we've got Darth Maul. Oh, with the double-bladed lightsaber with the Comtech chip right there, right? Fan gesture. How many midichlorians come with the young Anakin? Unlimited. You know, when you play games, sometimes there's a cheat code, right? And the cheat code will give you unlimited resources. With the young Anakin, you get a cheat code that gives you unlimited midichlorians. Oh, wow. And then here, Obi-Wan Kenobi. We've got Obi-Wan Kenobi with the Comtech chip. Yeah, and then Jar Jar Binks. We got Jar Jar Binks, which we shared as well, is going to have a Black Series figure released today as well. So when we get our subscriber, I would sort of like to give away that whole set as one set for like everybody. And so whoever would win that set would get the entire collection, and then we'll have some runner-up prizes here for, of course, Clone Wars, Yoda, and the Hulk. So that would be great. So you guys, I am absolutely bursting at the seams. Super excited for Hasbro Pulse Con today, and I do think I'll try to live stream during the event. And I know, Adam, you've had some experience doing the live stream of a virtual con. I would love to sync up with you a little bit and see if we get just a little bit of advice. And if any of you all would like to come on in and get and talk to me during the con, then we can make that happen. How do you win? And Callus says, make this one the grand prize. Maybe once you reach. Yes. So, that's really good, Callus. Lord Callus. So we're looking when we get a community tab on YouTube, and I think that comes at 1,000 subscribers. So again, we're at the very, very beginning stages. This is the top 10% right here. You all that are have been here. We've only got just over 100, so we've got like 850 or something like that, 880 subscribers to go. When we reach 1,000, we'll give away this as the grand prize. Yeah, I think the whole set, and maybe we'll do a trivia question. And you know what? I already know the trivia question, and it'll make it a little bit of an advantage for you that are here this morning. The trivia question that we'll ask, and I'll have to try to remember this. The trivia question would be, what was the HasLab toy that Santa announced with the PulseCon 2020? So what was the HasLab toy that Santa announced with the HasLab Pulse 2020? That'll be the trivia question we'll ask, and then of those that are subscribers and who get submit that the Razor Crest as the answer, then we'll put them in a pool, and then we will draw from those randomly, and a random winner will be selected, and we will give away the entire collection here of the Comtech chip toys to that winner, and then we'll select from that same pool your choice of either Yoda or the Hulk. So we'll have that as well. So so that's fantastic. It's great to have you all here. Yesterday we talked. Hey, the ambassador made it this morning. Good to see you, my friend. So don't know if you caught it. You may have to go back and see. We're going to give away a great big collection of toys when we reach 1,000 subscribers. And we've got some great news from the Hasbro Pulse today from the con. And again, for those getting here late, this is a big year for the Mandalorian, and some of the toys being released today. Black Series figures of some of the most popular Mandalorian characters. We've got the Incinerator Trooper, the Armorer, the Moff Gideon, Grief Karga, Quill, and a deluxe Mandalorian being released today. And there's also some other things coming. other Mando reveals, and with a retro collection, not only are those characters available, but we have IG-11, Cara Dune, and you're going to get the Child and Quill on a blurg. I didn't read that all the way through before, so that is just fantastic. So those are in the retro collection, and I'm sure those will be hard to get. And then one of the Black Series figures being released today that I think is going to be really tough to get hold of is going to be the Dark Side Rey from Rise of Skywalker. And for folks that aren't fans of the sequel trilogy, they're not fans of Rey, most people really like the look of that Dark Side Rey, Empress Rey, and that double-bladed lightsaber that she had that flipped out. That's coming in a Dark Series figure today. They're going to announce it, and I think that's going to be huge. And then, of course, for our prequel fans, Jar Jar Binks, a Black Series figure, Jar Jar Binks, fully articulated. So there's that, as well as others. Single box figures of Luke from Endor, Han from Endor, and Leia from Endor. So there you go, right there on the from the original trilogy. You get Han, Luke, and Leia from Endor. How fantastic is that going to be? That they were in a PulseCon exclusive. Yeah. Adam, you just noticed 90 days until Christmas. It marks today. Today is really the busiest season for the elves. We kick it up today, and Hasbro is laying it on us today. Going to make it really tough for folks to get today. Oh, Reefer Man. Yeah. Love Dark Side Rey. Need that figure. Yeah, I'm absolutely sure. Ambassador, I'm not a huge fan of Jar Jar either. I'm not a prequel fan, but there are people who are raised and they love the prequels and Jar Jar. Let them have it. They can. It's not for me, but other folks want those Jar Jars, and so I'm sure that they'll have some of those. That's great. So here towards the end of the show, I just want to. I mean, there's a lot of exciting things, right? A lot of exciting things, and again, we've got from the elves. They've told us that we're going to get the HasLab project, the crowdfunding project's going to be the Razor Crest, and I agree. To be 43, or how about 53? Oh, Santa would love a Razor Crest. I gotta see if I can dig $250 out of the couch cushions to see if I can. And again, I don't know that $250 is going to be the price point for that Razor Crest, but that would be my guess. It's going to be in that ballpark, maybe 200, but 200, 250. Could be more. I've been told it's going to be less than 500 that we had for Java Sale Barters, so that's good news. Trinity for the PS5 giveaway. Well, I heard that Josh bought all those up, and they're all stored in the Nerdvenger Tower, and Josh is giving away all the PlayStation 5s, all of them. Oh, yeah. So I wanted the Jar Jar. Yeah. Yeah. So you guys are great. Yesterday I mentioned the JingleRing project that I'm a part of, and JingleRing is it's a new organization that it's built off of some previous things that were done before. But the JingleRing, they're working with some Disney Animation Studios folks, and they're building an interactive experience online for children and for families who want to have virtual visits with Santa this year. Of course, with the pandemic going on, there's concern about going to the mall and standing in line and going to see Santa. And there are some plans being made to put Santa behind like a plexiglass wall, and you can come and visit Santa, but from the other side of the plexiglass wall, and you can get your pictures in front of there. But this is a virtual experience where you can come in with your whole family. There's interactive experiences with these Disney Animation Studios characters that they've come up with. There are, and then you can talk to Santa, virtual, real time with me. And so if you want to do that, if you have children or if you grandchildren or nieces and nephews, you've got cousins, you've got other family members that have children, or you just like to meet Santa yourself, that's absolutely fine. You can do that. Santa takes lots of pictures with adults and teens, college students, and grandmas and grandpas too. So I've actually got a heart-wrenching story that I'll tell you guys. But yeah, you can. 2 words: Razor Crest. Yeah, Adam. For $250, Santa will bring you a Razor Crest too. Oh, you just send me $250, I'll get you one. That's, that's Will. Yeah, Will Morgan. I thought I just looked at the logo and I didn't see it. So yeah, so there you go. But if you want to meet with Santa, if you use the link I put in the description here, you go out to or you go out to JingleRing, and you put in the code, the JingleRing code of 40, then you can get an appointment to have a visit with me. This Christmas season, it starts early November, goes through November and all the way into the first part of January. And the nice thing about JingleRing is it's affordable. It's $25 US for a live visit with Santa, $20 US if you want to do a pre-recorded message, where just Santa makes a custom message and you get it recorded. But the $25 one not only includes the interactive activities you get when you come on, you get the virtual visit with Santa. We'll take a picture during there of the visit, and it takes like 30 pictures, stitches them together so that everybody's looking, everybody's eyes are open, and then you are able to confirm it and select that picture. And you get a recording of the entire visit, and you get like a 40-page activity book that you can download and have there as well. So JingleRing, we're going to include that on our videos going out if you through the season. If you want to visit with Santa, or like I mentioned before, you've got nieces, nephews, children, grandchildren, cousins, friends with children, if you'll pass them the JingleRing code of 40 or send them the link, then they can meet with me for live, real time. And this JingleRing is also set up for military families or families that are distributed around the United States, where the primary family dials in with the children, and then you can have I think up to 4 different guests call in from different parts of the country, and they can be live on there during the meeting as well, and they can see Santa, and we can have a visit with the entire family. So that should be lots of fun. Come visit Lockdown Santa. Is where your father's kept. Yeah. Oh, funny. So you guys are great. So I wanted to share that JingleRing. I told you yesterday that I was close to getting the information, so I got on yesterday, and that's going to be a lot of fun. Harvey, good morning. Thanks for joining. Folks, we're going to try to live stream today during the event. Let me bring this up. Drew's Reviews, good morning. You missed the JingleRing info. Love the hat. Thank you so much. And the ambassador. Okay, just having a discussion there with Reefer Man. Thank you so much. It's funny. Earlier this week, yeah, Lord Vito, catch the replay. Yeah, earlier this week, I was in a rough place. It kind of got. Josh on Monday was on the Rule of 2, and it put me in a tailspin. Tuesday, I was really challenging myself. Where do I belong? And the executive producer Ryan from the Den of Nerds commented on one of the videos. It reminded me of this story of the little boy and the starfish. Right, the little boy is walking along the beach, and thousands of starfish have washed up, and they're just littered all over the beach down the way. And as the little boy's walking along the way, he picks up a starfish and tosses it into the ocean. And he walks down, he picks up another starfish and tosses it into the ocean. And somebody asked the little boy, why are you doing that? You obviously can't save all these starfish. He says, yeah, but I saved that one, right? I made a difference to that one. And Santa has just a tiny little channel. I don't have 2.5 million subscribers. Oh my goodness. I don't have 100,000 plus subscribers like Josh at the Den of Nerds. I don't even have 1,000 subscribers like my friend Trinity. And and Adam's still ahead of me. I haven't caught Adam either. Probably never will. Adam's got a great. Well, I might catch him on YouTube since he left. Oh, we'll see. But you know, I make a difference for a couple of folks, and you guys give me the inspiration to keep going. And I know that I might not be able to have the same impact that of somebody with 2.5 million subscribers, but for the 1 or 2 that I have, for the small group of folks here this morning, hope that I can make your day brighter. I hope that we can kind of spur that enthusiasm you have for Star Wars, and that we can share our enthusiasm together. So yeah. Yeah, Adam, I appreciate you stepping out of YouTube so that I can catch up. That's nice. That's it. Yeah, Adam's just helping a friend out, right? He's helping a buddy out. He's like, you know, I see Santa's not keeping up. He's not catching up, so I'm going to do Santa a favor. I'm going to go over to Twitch, and I'm going to let Santa catch me up here on YouTube. So that's so we're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about these toys today. I'm going to try to live stream the Star Wars panels. And again, if you guys would like to join me and you'd like to talk about maybe some Star Wars toys that you've had growing up, I would love to get you on and talk about that. So you guys, thank you so much. Yeah, we shared some information that you haven't got anywhere else. And I have it on reliable sources, the elves and the fairies and Santa's helpers all around the world. They keep their eyes open for these things, and I've got some great information. So hopefully that's going to help us in our growth. The ambassador, thank you. I appreciate the words. I appreciate it so much. Great to know you as well, my friend. So you all have a fantastic day. I hope to see you around lunchtime. If you can just come in for a little short time to say hi, that'd be great. And we'll look at this. Ashley Eckstein's going to be on one of the panelists, and I know most the folks out there love Ashley. So you guys take care. We'll hope to see you later. Have a fantastic day. If I don't see you, have a wonderful weekend. And Merry Christmas, everybody. Bye-bye. We'll catch you later. Bye.